Dylan, Crystal Palace 4, Man United 0. The floor's yours. What are you thinking?
Post-match interviews, Christian Eriksen, I've just seen on my phone, he said, we had an off day.
He's taking the piss.
You did not have an off day. That is just how good / how bad half of these players are. That Casemiro performance, right?
Yeah.
That is not like I can't believe he's done that, because we've been seeing it happen. That kind of, happens here and there, maybe once or twice a game. He's just made about 5 games worth of mistakes in one game, and he's the only centre-back we have now. He's not even a centre-back. Then Johnny Evans. He said Johnny Evans failed a fitness test. The entire back line has fallen apart, but they are players that Ten Hag signed. As we were saying during the stream, 9 of those starting 11 were Ten Hag's players, and the other 2, Dalot is one of his favourite players, and Wan-Bissaka, you'd say maybe he's the only one of that team that Ten Hag maybe at some point hasn't wanted in his starting 11. So they are players that at least somewhat Ten Hag has thought are good enough to play for United. If that's how they're playing, they are not good enough to play for Man United. They are not good enough to be on Crystal Palace's under-21s team.
It's damning what you're saying, but it's true.
It's just after that reaction, like, I know,
it's damning.
You want to be, calm and composed, but after that, I can't be. I can't be happy, calm and composed and be rational. Because what we've not seen is we've not seen a rational football performance. We've not seen a rational football team. We've seen a group of players completely fall apart from minute 1 to minute 90, to the point where on the stream we're laughing. Crystal Palace's 3rd goal, we all burst out laughing.
It's a joke.
We were laughing.
So now you talk about the players and how bad they've been, but then where's your thoughts on the manager? Ineos have a decision to make at the end of the season. They're saying that Ten Hag's under audition. How's it going for you, and would you give him a role?
Oh, that is not good audition. That's like walking up on stage, first audition, falling over, kicking one of the judges, and then throwing up on stage. That's basically the equivalent of what's happened. But I still don't think he's going to go. Not necessarily saying that I would like him to stay or like him to go. I can't speak my mind right now, because I need to give myself 24 hours to think about it. But I think they'll keep him, like I said at the beginning of the stream, because they have to, because there's been so many other changes.
But then again, do you still trust him with the changes? You said a person's gone on stage, he's vomited, he's kicked over someone, punched up the judges. Are you still gonna say, you know what, this is the spot for you?
He's not the guy to bring us back. At this point, like, it's too far. Not necessarily like he couldn't be in the right scenario, but right now, he's not the guy to bring us back. He might be, he's the kind of manager that you'd want to bring in once you've already got a settled structure. You go, okay, you're the head coach. We're going to bring you your Frankie de Jong types. We're going to bring you your what you thought Anthony was, like, to go and play your amazing football once we're all in a good structure. But right now, he's not the guy that you want to start building a new thing around or have there to bring United back from the depths up to the top. He can't build a team. He can be someone to sit on top of an already well-built team and make it even better. He can raise the ceiling of a team. He cannot raise the floor of a club.
Yeah, because right now, but then I don't know we need a miracle worker, because we're in a situation, who is that man to raise the floor of this club? And also, do you stand behind, we got Onana, we spent a lot of money on him as a goalkeeper. Is he part of the rebuild?
I think Onana's that performance does him no favours. Like, as we said, all those goals were probably savable. They look like worldies because he's made them look like worldies. He does have his deficiencies as a goalkeeper, but I don't think he's far from the root problem at United. In that team,
what is the root problem?
The fact that there are players who don't have bottle, I think, is part of it. I think part of these players, they look lost. They look like there's no one. Like, when we don't have Bruno Fernandes in that team, literally I'd say Bruno Fernandes, maybe Lisandro Martinez, and a couple other players who can sit there and actually just carry people on their shoulders and carry people through bad times, which is what Bruno's done for about 4 years. None of those players can do it. Andre Onana's one of the more, he's got confidence, and he's managed to have overall a good 2024 after what was a horrendous second half of 2023.
Are we back there though again? Are we back? I'm not trying to just blame Onana, because there's other people that you can talk about. You saw the Casemiro performance as well. You saw Eriksen today. You saw there was a lot of people that struggled today.
Oh yeah, everyone struggled today, and everyone struggled under the pressure of Selhurst Park, one of the few kind of classic old school Prem grounds left. There's the big Holmesdale End, I think it's called. Where and it's a bit of a cauldron. Whereas, some of the other stadiums are not. So Old Trafford, that we can see behind us on the camera, that thing's falling apart. Crystal Palace it's a hard ground to play at, clearly, but these guys just aren't up for it.
So what now, man? You say that big change afoot. Do you think Tuchel will be? And you're saying you still think it's going to be this no matter what, innit?
I think Ten Hag, just will stay.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because it's just the most sensible decision to.
Is it sensible? Because people will listen to that and say, what's sensible about keeping someone? What's sensible about keeping someone that's struggling?
I'm more just mean long term. Like let him be the manager that goes through all the teething issues when you've brought in Jason Wilcox, when you've brought in Omar Barada, when you're bringing in all the Dan Ashworth, all these people. Let Ten Hag be the ones kind of take the hit. Don't renew his contract, and then in the next summer, kind of spend a year building for who the next manager is. Like when City brought Pep Guardiola in, they signed De Bruyne the season before. They brought in other people the season before. They were planning to bring in the manager once they had stuff around and in place. Let Ten Hag kind of take the hit, and then he walks, whatever, he can go Bayern, he can go back to Ajax, whatever. But spending 8 million to sack him now, to then rush in a new manager, and then have a new manager while all the other things around him are still settling, they're not perfect. Dan Ashworth not even here yet. Jason Wilcox only just got here. Barada's not even actually at Old Trafford yet. I think it makes the most logical sense because we're not going to be. What are we going to do next season? Nothing's going to happen next season anyway. We know that already.
Right off next season already?
Not right off, like as in we're not going to win the title. We're not there. We can maybe try and push for top 4 or whatever, but it's not exactly going to be a. Oh, you know what? This is the time. Like,
I'm gonna proper luck curse this, and I'm gonna put United fans says right off next season. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, it kind of is. What are we doing next season?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we had it here, man. Yeah, big up United District. Still.
Thank you, bro.
Oh man,
Always a
I'm
pleasure.
sad, man. Peace.
Yeah.